There was once an old man who lived in silence on the edge of a forgotten forest, beside a bridge that led to nowhere, or so people thought. Time had worn the bridge to bones, planks rotted, railings rusted, ropes frayed. Beneath it, the river had long dried, leaving only a bed of cracked earth and memory. And yet, every morning, without fail, the old man woke before dawn, gathered his tools, and worked. Hammer, nail, wood, whisper. No one knew his name anymore. They just called him the Builder of Nothing. The children laughed as they passed him. The adults shook their heads. "Why fix something that leads nowhere?" they'd say. But the old man never replied. He just worked, like the wind that bends the trees but never asks permission. Season after season he toiled alone, sometimes in the sun, sometimes in the cold, sometimes in rain so fierce that even the dogs refused to wander. But still he worked. Some claimed he was mad. Others pitied him. But not one soul ever stopped to help. Not one soul ever asked why. Then came the fire. It started small, a flicker in the belly of the forest. But the wind, restless and wild that night, carried it far too fast. The village didn't stand a chance. Flames danced like angry spirits through the trees. Walls fell, paths disappeared, smoke swallowed the sky, and in the madness, panic bloomed. Families ran in every direction, looking for escape, but every road had turned to fire, every exit choked with smoke. The only direction untouched by flames was the forgotten bridge. No one wanted to trust it. No one remembered it could even hold. But desperation has a way of testing faith. And so, one by one, with trembling feet and tear-soaked faces, they stepped onto the bridge. And it held. Every plank held. Every nail the old man drove with trembling hands held. It creaked and groaned, but it carried the weight of every doubt, every insult, every blind eye. Children crossed, mothers crossed, elders crossed, even the ones who once mocked him the loudest, they crossed too. When they reached the other side, safe, shaken, alive, they turned to thank the man, but the smoke had swallowed him. He was gone. No one knew if he'd burned with the forest or simply walked away once his work was done. All that remained was the bridge, still standing, still strong, still silent. From that day on, they told his story, not with pity, not with mockery, but with reverence. They taught their children to respect quiet souls, to never underestimate those who build in silence, because sometimes the greatest acts of purpose are the ones no one notices, until the moment they save everything, and sometimes those who seem the most foolish are simply preparing for a disaster the rest of us refuse to imagine. The old man didn't build for applause. He didn't fix the bridge to be seen. He did it because he knew. Because real purpose isn't loud, it's steady. Real strength isn't in shouting, it's in showing up, even when no one sees. And real wisdom is building the bridge that others will one day cross, long after you're gone.